Hi, my name is Tracy. I'm a horticulturist and team leader at Rogers Gardens, and I'm here at the residence of the 2014 California Friendly Garden Design winner. We are so excited to learn a little bit more about how they achieved this beautiful landscape and see what water savings they've achieved. Our 2014 Garden Design winner was designed by Sarah Robinson. She's actually won 3 of our garden contests, and she's here to talk to us a little bit more about how she achieved this beautiful design. So what did it look like before you got started?
Well, when the Alexis family bought this property, this was just a sea of lawn. There were some hedged trees along the back, but it was very boring, it was very thirsty, and the family knew when they bought this home that the first thing they wanted to do was think about designing a low water garden that would have more color, more interest, something that would attract butterflies, bees, hummingbirds. I think this garden has been very well received by the neighbors. I know when I've been here, there are joggers that go by, people walking their dogs. Sometimes they'll wave, sometimes they'll give a thumbs up. There's looky-loos everywhere. They love to look at it and see what's going on.
So we know this garden is low water, but can you tell me a little bit more about how water is utilized in this landscape?
Yeah, actually, this is a pretty big property, so we thought it was important to keep the water here instead of running off into the ocean. So all of the surface drains and all of the downspouts from the house are put into a drainage system that actually pops up into our dry creek bed. So during rainy season, if there's ever runoff of any kind, the water will come up and infiltrate into this creek bed before it runs off.
So we talked about not needing a mower. I mean, do you need any other types of big machinery to maintain this garden?
No, this is what I would consider a very low maintenance garden. You don't need to have a weekly gardener. You don't need to have somebody coming through and hedging or manicuring. This might be every couple of months. You might want to come out and just clip your plants. And what I found is when somebody has a garden that they love like this, they enjoy going out and clipping, and they might want to decorate flowers and bring them inside.
So when we talk about removing our lawns, a lot of families are afraid that their kids will have nowhere to play. I just found this little lizard. Would you say that's the case for this family?
This family loves to play around in the garden. They have 2 school-age children, and as it turns out, I think they have more fun here than they have in the lawn in the back. We actually put this little path through the garden for the kids so they can kind of meander through the plants and explore.
So when someone goes to remove their lawn, what other kind of incentives can they expect to get?
Well, our local government has a rebate program where for every square foot of lawn you remove and replace with something permeable, you can receive up to $2 to $3 per square foot. So check with SoCalWatersmart.com to find out if you're eligible and how much money you could receive.
That's free money. So now, what about some of the plants that we can expect to enjoy in our garden after we remove our lawns?
Well, for this garden, the concept was doing something that didn't look like a desert. We wanted something that looked a little more lush. So you can see here, we went with some dark green plants with like the Chondropetalum back here is a dark green plant. And then we have the Artemisia next to it, which is a really chalky blue color. And then over on this side, we have the bright green Coleonema. So that was the real base of the color palette. And then everything else is really just a bonus. There's pops of orange, there's pops of red, and some of it is seasonal color. But all year round, she has a lot of foliage color. So that was the concept.
Our 2014 California Garden Contest winner and designer. We know what it's like to have a low water, low maintenance landscape without all the added work of that lawn behind us. Come into Rogers and learn more about what you can do to be California friendly.